Welcome to Jurassic Park, or rather Jurassic World 3, the most beautiful park you would have ever seen. Gorgeous. Anyway, now, I've not played this Jurassic World 3 a lot, but I do love Jurassic World 2. And in the Jurassic World 2, I built a park where I unleashed absolute chaos I bring people in, full of carnivores, delete all the fences, and just enjoy the brutal entertainment. So this is what you can do here. Switching over to voiceover now, I'm going to take you through the park. When I started this park, I had no idea that no inkling that I was going to turn it into my terror park or whatever. And then I was like, why not? So I did this challenge or this park in Jurassic World Evolution 2, enjoyed it, obviously put in my Contreras, which turned out to be one of my favorite dinosaurs, and all of his Spinosaurus. So at this point is where I realized that the other dinosaurs here that I didn't think I would add, like this one. I always add Contreras to my park because they hike up, I can't remember what to call it, interest, your rating or whatever, and you wouldn't notice I like to pause a lot. Here I enter a scientist because I need more scientists so I can get my Spinoraptors, which I've never seen before. I need to catch up on all the movies and whatever, but as the voiceover states, they like hunting humans. Switch over briefly to my Contreras again, falling in love. I love staring at dinosaurs. And then I saw the details of them fighting, the marks on the body, which was fantastic. This wants to go Spinoraptor going in. I obviously wanted my Indoraptor and then the Scorpios Rex. I don't have all the expansion packs for Jurassic World Evolution 2, so I don't know all the dinosaurs. Like I said, I need to catch up on it. But adding the Indo and just having a blast doing it. Here comes the Spinoraptors, which George is explaining that this hybrid mix is infamous for attacking guests, and he suggests keeping them locked up. Magnificent addition to the park. And then Scorpius Rex. I need to find out where this one comes from. Both are ready to be released. Initially, I'd only wanted the first section of my park, but I had to expand it for the Scorpio Rex and the Indoraptor, which I did not factor in when I added the incubation center, whatever. They were already there. Now, Scorpios Rex. What an interesting dinosaur. And obviously, we need to add the Indominus Rex. Again, George is explaining all the things that he is not thinking is a good idea, and I am falling in love with the dinosaurs. I get lost in just watching them. At this point, I didn't actually care about making them happy because they were going to be released. And what's better than one Indominus Rex? Two of them.
Who Who doesn't love a walking, breathing nightmare? The Scorpius Rex. An animal so dangerous that even its creator thought it was wise to keep it contained. A dinosaur with venomous spikes, sharp claws, sharper teeth. You sure you know what you're doing?
There was a bit of static, and you know why I switched over to voiceover, as I still try to optimize the game in my computer. It's running better than I thought it would, but anyway, I almost started deleting my fences, and then I found out that I did not add my Spinosaurus. I had to add additional bays because I don't have enclosures for my Indominus Rex. They're just going to be airlifted straight into the populace, having a blast. Now, I have an experiment. I had an experiment. It's a nice little rafting, and I know the Spinoraptor is technically a fish eater or whatever, but they do hunt as per the movies, so I wanted to see if they would actually attack the kayaks. So let's see and watch together, shall we? Sorry for all the screenshot noises, but this was too perfect. And another pause, and it was just so beautiful. I love watching the dinosaurs. And here came a moment of anticipation. The Spino was gonna walk straight past the kayak. Let's see what happens. Now, if it was me in this kayak, whatever, it would turn from white to brown. So she just stared at them, doing nothing, like for them. But now came the moment of big anticipation and true horror as I start deleting every single fence in this park, obviously on pause, so it can be released together. Let's go, shall we? I also thought it would be a good idea to make it daylight permanently. Double checking if all the fences were removed, and from here on out, let's watch the true beauty unfold. The Indoraptor and the Scorpius Rex had this bottom area beneath the cliff all to themselves, and I do have to say that I adore the footprint the dinosaur leaves. And you're gonna have the most epic chase scene. You can see the hint at the background there as the Indoraptor chases a person, and it is absolutely stunning and glorious. And she got stuck for a second there, the Indoraptor, but not for long. And as the dinosaur aims for its prey, the prey falls. What unfortunate timing. Now I do have to note that, do they eat them or just kill them for fun? I'm not sure. Either way, what a beautiful animal. I have so many plans. I do own all three. Look at the Scorpius Rex with its poison, just sleeping. And as I admiring the ocean, you can hear the screams of the people in the background. It is a glorious island. As we reach the end, I can't help but go to my Spinosaurus. She's just having a time of her life, and then I note in the background the two Indominus Rexes, the two sisters, hunting and playing together. Can you imagine what the Jurassic World movie would have been like if she didn't eat her sister? Can you imagine if they worked together? That would have been interesting, and it would have ended differently. I've always had a soft spot for creatures in movies that are killed due to the nature created by man. I do obviously feel sorry for the humans, of course, but the animals too. And as I scooch across the park, it is time to end this by deleting the arrival point. And the announcer at the background was going to say, "Please leave the park." How? There's no way to go. It's an island. They don't have ships, planes, choppers. Nothing. They are left for their own devices. To fight for themselves. All the people rushing like little insects. Nowhere to go. And look at this absolutely stunning sight of the two Indominus Rex, eating and hunting together. I just love watching animals not interfering. That's why I like doing these challenges, and I do have another big challenge or another big episode I want to create. It's gonna break me and my computer, so hold on for a second. And this is why I got this game right here. The babies. Oh, there's another one in the background. Oh, I can't, if I just watch it and I just smile with glee. I really need to practice more in this game with my building things to unlock its full potential. But as I go closer to give you the final shot, the true GOAT, MVP of this episode, of this game, of this video, makes an appearance. An unexpected victor, the one we would all be rooting for, truly. And you can see it in the background. And as I watch the final takedown, a magnificent takedown, what do I spot in the background? The goat. Yes, the literal goat. I didn't expect this, and I'm sure you did not. Let's just watch the MVP, and thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoy it. If you want to see different challenges of me creating chaos in this or any other Jurassic World game, please let me know. I do hope you enjoyed it. Cheerios.